The Sounds of Friendship. The story of Simon and Garfunkel. Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel met in 1953 when they were just 11 years old, in the halls of PS 164 in Queens, New York. A shared love for music brought them together, leading them to perform at school events under the name Tom and Jerry. Their harmonies and melodies were electric even then, hinting at the future that lay ahead. By the time they were in high school, Paul and Art had already made their first recording, Hey Schoolgirl, which garnered some local radio play. Despite the early success, they both decided to focus on their studies after graduation, with Paul attending Queens College and Art heading to Columbia University. During college, their paths diverged for a while. Paul delved deeper into songwriting and honed his craft, inspired by the burgeoning folk scene. Art pursued a degree in architecture, but his love for music never waned. They would occasionally meet up and reminisce about their high school days, but the music industry seemed like a distant dream. It wasn't until the early 1960s that their paths converged once more. Paul, now deeply embedded in the Greenwich Village folk scene, convinced Art to join him in performing again. This time, they rebranded as Simon and Garfunkel, tapping into the growing counterculture movement. Their first album, Wednesday Morning, 3 a.m., initially didn't make much of a splash. Disheartened but not defeated, they went their separate ways again, with Paul heading to England to explore the music scene there. While Paul was abroad, an unexpected turn of events brought them back together. Their song The Sound of Silence, from their debut album, had been remixed with electric instruments by their producer and was now climbing the charts. The success was sudden and overwhelming, catapulting them to fame almost overnight. The following years were a whirlwind of creativity and tension. They produced a series of iconic albums, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary and Thyme, Bookends, and the monumental Bridge Over Troubled Water. Their harmonies captured the zeitgeist, reflecting both personal introspections and societal shifts. Songs like Mrs. Robinson, The Boxer, and Bridge Over Troubled Water became anthems of a generation. However, the pressure of success and their differing personalities began to strain their friendship. Paul, a meticulous and driven songwriter, often clashed with Art, whose laid-back demeanor masked a deep dedication to their craft. Their arguments grew more frequent, and by 1970, the tension reached a breaking point. After completing Bridge Over Troubled Water, they decided to part ways. The split was painful for both, but they pursued solo careers with determination. Paul Simon quickly found success with his solo albums, showcasing his songwriting prowess and willingness to experiment with different musical styles. Art Garfunkel also enjoyed success, particularly with his albums Angel Clare and Breakaway. Despite their individual achievements, the shadow of Simon and Garfunkel loomed large. Over the years, they reunited several times, most notably for the concert in Central Park in 1981, which drew over 500,000 fans. Each reunion was a reminder of the magic they created together, and though their personal relationship remained complicated, their musical chemistry was undeniable. Their story is one of contrasts, harmony and discord, friendship and rivalry, creation and destruction. Through it all, their music has endured, a testament to the timelessness of their collaboration. Songs like The Sound of Silence and Bridge Over Troubled Water continue to resonate, capturing the hearts of new generations. In the end, Simon and Garfunkel's legacy is a tale of two friends whose combined talents transcended their differences, leaving an indelible mark on the world of music. Their journey, fraught with challenges and triumphs, is a reminder of the power of partnership and the enduring nature of true artistry. There are thousands of great videos like this on the channel. Please take a look, please share and subscribe.